Oh. This is wow. There is the first redeem. I got your fucking redeem right here, pants crab. Hi, Kyle. I must rearrange myself. Oh, nuh-uh. No wonder I feel uncomfortable because I still have a bra. Get this shit off. Oh, so chilly. Fuck you, bitch. Over there. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Unwashed. Hi, Unwashed. Hi, Kyle. Hi, Angie. I was here before Kyle. Oh no. The ads got you. Gomenasai. You guys gonna have to deal with my absolutely like cooked playlist of music. It's just like an absolute concoction of fucking everything. It's not like one thing or the other. It's literally just an amalgamation of music that I like. I don't know, call me like psychotic, but I find it, I'm not crazy enough to separate my playlist into like different categories. I know that people do, they have categories for like, oh, this is my chill playlist, or this is XYZ playlist, blah blah blah. My playlists have always just been every kind of music that I like. And then some people are like, oh, like why? Well, what if you're like not in the mood for certain music? I just skip the song. Skip the song. Kyle doesn't like it when he's present and doesn't get first. Hi, Zach! What else? Of personal playlists? Yeah, I know this. Like, Candy, for instance. Candy has, like, 50 different playlists with different moods and stuff like that. And Candy is always listening to music. From the moment they wake up, they are listening to music. Like, all the time. I don't know how they do it. I have to sit in silence a lot of the time. And just, like, let my brain cells regenerate. If anything means anything, oh, if it means anything, Kyle and I probably would have let you get the first redeem if there even was one. Just will your brain cells regenerate. They will if you believe hard enough. You gotta believe in the heart of the cards. Now that I say that, I want to play Yu-Gi-Oh, but I need to dedicate myself to drawing a little bit. I was playing a Clover Pit earlier. Then I got bored of that. And I decided to do some drawing. I can't get this face right. I don't know what's going on. I'm not deranged today. I'm not very high energy. I'm very low energy for the most part. I bet you it would pick up if I played Master Duel, potentially. Or I would just like whine. I would just play Master Duel and whine. I'm bad at the game. Hi, Vanna! I tend to listen to something or the other two most off days. I got no energy in my blood. I was really like pumped up earlier, but I went to the movies and I saw the He-Man movie. It was funny. It was I just I just did it because I wanted to get out of the house. And yeah, good movie. I liked the CGI. The CGI was really nice. Especially the Skeletor. You know what platform scares me the most when it comes to like comments? So I find that the platform I think that has on a scale of like least offensive to like most offensive in terms of like how brutal people are, I think like the least is probably, I feel like TikTok is actually at the bottom for like people being deranged in the comments. TikTok is like least offensive, then Instagram is like mid-tier, and then YouTube is highest. You see so many fucked up comments on YouTube. It's if you ever just go to the comments and sort by new. I was watching a video about a guy who he runs a channel where he does interviews with people and he shines light on different disabilities, etc., etc. And this one person that he'd had appear on his channel quite a few times had passed away. And he made, you know, a video announcing it and whatnot and explained a bit of the history between both of them about how he got closer to him over the years after, like, they did their first interview together and he considered him a friend. And, you know, the guy's in the video, the guy's grieving and whatnot. And I was just looking at the comments and I sorted by new because I just wanted to see what other people were saying. Someone wrote, "Holy larp," and I was like, oh my fucking god. Dude, people are fucking deranged on YouTube. I was like, brother, this guy is clearly fucking grieving. What do you mean holy larp? What do you mean fucking holy larp? Jesus Christ. You have to be, I think you have to be a brave soldier to upload to YouTube. I mean, I've been uploading my shorts and whatnot. But I'm getting to the point where I don't know why, but my shorts the algorithm must have liked my shorts that I was uploading. And, there's only been like one, fucking weirdo comment thus far. But, you know, they're not getting suppressed or anything like that, especially as like a fresh account, they're getting attention. And so I'm kind of just like, ugh, I really don't want to deal with my social media. Like Instagram and TikTok I can deal with because I usually just ignore them. But because I use YouTube a lot, and I have a different account that I obviously switched to from my personal account, you know, I can't help it but like look at the comments and stuff like that. And I need to pass the handling of YouTube channel off to someone, because what I usually do for like my management of social media is that I log in and I'll open the app, I'll post something, and then I'll just log out. I have learned over the years to just not look at comments and stuff like that. It's not good. Don't look at comments, don't read them. The only thing it gives me is like anxiety, but it doesn't like shatter my... It doesn't shatter my... ego, I suppose. It doesn't hurt me or anything like that. And if there are like weird comments in Twitch, like in chat or whatever like that, there aren't really a lot on Twitch comparatively. But, you know, I don't have a problem with, like, deleting them or whatnot. But I don't know. YouTube, like, fucking wigs me out. There's a lot of weirdos on YouTube. People can be nasty. Do I have my alerts muted? I didn't hear it. Desktop alerts. Oh, I just must have not heard it. Turn the music down a little bit more. Sorry, I gotta catch up. Eee, hi, Gatwan! So YouTube is the big leagues for fucked comments. It is. It's like the top tier for I just think because the user base of YouTube is so big that you are gonna get YouTube will feed your content to anybody. And because people use YouTube for multiple things, they'll use them for... I think the reason why is because people go onto YouTube to watch videos, right? But then they'll click on shorts at the same time. It's not just like Instagram where they go there to look at shorts, or they go there to look at posts by people that they follow or post stuff themselves. And same with TikTok. TikTok and Instagram have a very specific appeal with the shorts that they have there, short form, any kind of short form content. But because YouTube is used for so many different things, there's so many more people there, and so it's really kind of fucked up. I laugh when I read YouTube comments. They crack me up because people are really fucked up on YouTube. I think people are really disconnected. They like, I kind of get what would compel someone to write something like holy larp and whatnot on a video. Personally, if it was me with a video like that, I would disable comments because I know what the hive mind is like, and as well because of the way human psychology is. You will read, if you read 100 positive comments and then 99 positive comments and then one negative comment, because, you know, we're essentially we evolved from primates, we have that flight or fight response, and we have to we store in negative experiences more vividly than we do positive ones, because it's a sign of danger, so that, you know, indicates to our you know, brains that there's something to be aware of. That's why you just gotta not read the comments on fucking anything. I had someone ask if I could have their babies once. You should have gotten them to pay for saying a comment like that. You should have charged them for commenting. A lot of us hang out at Roses, but the stuff I've seen people say in comments sometimes make me scared of what kind of people they really are. Yeah. Hi, Saber. Hi, Mugget. Bye, Mugget. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I think, like, when you get to a certain size of being a content creator... Also, I'm genuinely struggling trying to draw this face shape. I don't know why. I've been at it for like 40 minutes by now. When you get to a certain size, a lot of people will have... I'm gonna put... Sorry. You know, a lot of people have social media managers for a reason, because if you were to sit there and handle your social medias yourself when you are, you know, at a certain level of popularity, well, you know, that is going to hurt your psyche. The comments will get to you, and they will make you want to end it all. Now, I've had plenty of shit go viral, and I just learned to not read the comments because people just ignore them and pretend that they don't exist. And also kind of the way that I try to have dealt with things and do like kind of approach things is that I usually treat a lot of people in comments and whatnot, not as individuals, but as a hive mind. You've got to really like, I think you have to kind of like depersonalize your experience with comments, and that's why I treat everybody on Twitter like a bot. Treat everybody like a bot. Obviously, it's different, you know, when it comes to like my own, you know, my own chats when I'm live. So obviously care about the people that show up. Not to be parasocial or anything. You know, I give a shit. I give a shit about people in my chat. But when it comes to a lot of comments from strangers and stuff like that, I treat them like they're bots. I also respond to them like they're bots. A weird comment that I got a day or so ago, I just told the person, I was like, I'm gonna fuck your dad and give them the kid that they always wanted. But I also think that I have... I'm not gonna say that I have stone skin, but I do have thicker skin, I think. I see a lot of people who are like VTubers or content creators, right? And they get upset by comments that people make. I saw a comment. No, I don't want to say it out loud because obviously I don't want to give hints as to what I said because it's not really an attack on the person. But I think that if you get comments about people, when people come into your chat and they comment about like the activity of your stream or whatnot, or they're just like, oh, nobody's talking, or like Lamau like dead stream, or they're just like, holy, like this person is whatever it may be, any sort of like general comments towards you, people get really sensitive about that, and they also get really sensitive about when people come in and they say they've been like talking or whatever or lurking, and then they say, okay, bye-bye, I've got to go start my own stream now. People get really sensitive about that, and they think that that person is trying to direct attention towards them and trying to like siphon viewers and whatnot. And while that can be true, if somebody says that in my chat and they're just like, you know, it's different if... Might be different if someone's like, oh, you know, XYZ is live, I'm gonna go watch them now and whatnot. I probably still wouldn't take offense to something like that. But if they came in and they're like, oh, I gotta go start stream and my own stream, blah, 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 I'd be like, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, go have a good time. I would not care. But I've also existed, like, online for a really long time. And, you know, if you're a part of communities like Gaia Online and stuff and shit like that, if you were a part of like certain forums on Gaia, the forums are fucking ruthless. And yeah, if I have a stranger that comes in and they're just like, they're like Lamau dead chat, I'm like, yeah, man. I'm like, I just wouldn't care. I don't even think that I would have much to say about it. I'd just be like, yep. And then I would just continue doing what I'm doing. Don't really care because, like, when I talk, it's kind of like talking into the void majority of the time. I'm just a yapper by default. I don't really know how to describe. Oh my god, I literally cannot fucking draw today. What is going on? And you know, there's plenty of times when chat is not active and whatnot because either it's not content that they want to watch or they're doing something else. Like, God forbid people put your chat on in the background and they're doing other shit. or your stream, sorry, they put your stream on in the background, they're doing other shit or whatnot, or they just AFK, like, you know, if chat is active, then it's active, and if it's not, then it's not. Like, I don't really pay attention to that. I stream because I like to stream, and this is also why I don't look at my live numbers whenever I'm streaming. I literally close out of my Twitch dashboard. Ugh. I look at like reports and stuff that I get afterwards because I'm just like, oh, you know, curious to see, you know, what the stats and whatnot were. But I literally, yeah, I don't look at my live numbers. I press live and then I quit out of that shit, and then I just like stream for 10 hours and then I go to sleep. Stinky chat, only unwashed here. I got enough stink for the whole chat. Thanks, unwashed. But that's also not to say, like, you know, that I don't appreciate when people come by and chat, because, you know, you are taking your time out of the day to, like, put it towards talking with me. Or like that, maybe. There's just something about the face shape that I can't get right. What is it? What's going on? Probably because I haven't, when I finished, like, my sort of, like, slight NDA work and whatnot, I just took a long break from drawing because I had been at it for a while. I was on some very tight deadlines for quite a few things. Some shoulders hurting. To follow up on my other comment as well about, like, people making comments and whatnot, is that I think that people are a bit too overly, like, affected by what other people say in regards to their own stream and whatnot. You know, unfortunately, you do have to have thick skin if you want to, you know, make it with streaming. And I'm not saying that it's not justified to get upset by things people say, but, you know, you've got to... You know, I think that people just take things a bit too personally when it comes to Twitch chat. And if you want to make it as a content creator, I'm not saying that you have to, you know, put up with people saying shit like that, but you have to have some sort of tolerance. There's got to be a level of tolerance that you have to train yourself to have, because if not, like, people will destroy your self-esteem easily. Ooh, buddy, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm not liking this. Tolerance, yes. You shouldn't excuse and enable it, but you shouldn't let other people completely shut up. Yeah, exactly. Like, it is the unfortunate nature of the internet, you know? It is deranged. It is the wild west of human interaction. You know, it's so different from being, you know, in real life where there are actual consequences to people's actions. People, for a majority of shit that people say and do, they can get away with it online, and if they can, then they will. Like, if you give people that sort of free will, they will go fucking crazy style on it, you know? They will take advantage. And I think as well, when you draw attention to the fact that people are making comments that upsets you, you know, posting it on Twitter or being like, you know, you got really upset by XYZ comment and it really affected you and you can stream and blah, 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 blah. you people are going to see that, and then they're going to keep it in mind, and then potentially target you. You just gotta not acknowledge it and just sort of try and, you know, again, like, don't. I mean, it's a fucking internet. You've gotta have a level of tolerance to people, and you've got to expect that not everything is sunshine and rainbows. You know, it is. Oh shit. You know, people will notice if you get affected by stuff and whatnot, and then they'll target you. But I also think that, you know, there's a lot of people that just lack a basic level of, like, a social awareness, so people will try and make jokes and whatnot that come off offensive if they're just trying to be, like, you know, snark about something without, like, you know, being offensive, like trying to be offensive or whatnot. And people get really offended by you mentioning, like, if their chat is dead or other things, and, you know, just ban them, man. Just ban them or time them out, or just, you know, if it affects you a lot, just ban them. You know, you gotta learn to drown out those sort of comments, because they will come. Different people handle it differently, and it's still successful. While the internet is still the Wild West in many a way, I'm a big believer in strict moderation. Strict moderation in tandem with strict boundary settings. Oh yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not saying that you should put up with it. You know, there's definitely, like, a level of moderation. There's definitely like a lot of things that you can do to protect yourself, and there's a lot of, you know, expectations that you should put on people who interact in your chat about what they should and shouldn't say to you, or, you know, make it very clear in your rules, etc. You know, it's just like the unfortunate reality that it is something, you shouldn't have to deal with it, but it is something that you have to expect when you're putting yourself out there as a public figure, because not everybody is nice. There's a lot of you know, there's a lot of predatory people out there who want to make other people's lives miserable or whatnot. I didn't know that people considered, like, this, like, Sleep Token cringe. This is the only song of theirs that I've listened to, but I liked it. And then everyone's like, oh, it's Sleep Token, blah blah blah, and I'm like, is nothing safe from being considered cringe? If it's that bothersome, ban and move on. It's especially jarring when you're on a gaming or ASMR stream and the program comes to a dead stop for 15 minutes because someone came in with a rage bait comment. Sometimes those lectures are entertaining, but often they just feel self-indulgent. Love Sleep Token, but a lot of people think they're really cringe. I think it's because of the fan base. See, I don't interact with fan bases, like, at all for anything, really. Even things that I love, you know, the most, like, the fan base that I've interacted with the most is, like, League of Legends and, probably Metroid, because I read the Metroid subreddit, right? And I've seen, oh shit. You know, I've seen, I mean, the Metroid subreddit likes to complain about fucking everything, but then again, every fucking subreddit does. Only fanbase I interact with of VTuber discords, and even that is sparse. Yeah, literally, like, the only other discord that I like, I'll post in Daji's discord on the odd occasion, and maybe Rose's discord. That's about it. And my, obviously, you know, that's excluding my own. But my own is kind of like a shitpost place for myself. I just go there and yap about whatever I want, and then I just, like, go to sleep or something. Play Balatro for 10 hours. This is taking a long time because I know that this sketch has a very, very specific head shape, and I want to kind of get that head shape correct. And I haven't, like, warmed up with drawing today. Like that about your Discord, though?
Candidate arrived. Buenos ding dong diddly dias.
Wait, I gotta turn. Hang on, let me do some audio adjustments.
GFDSG GFDS GFSD GSG.
Okay, there we go.
Poggers.
Poggers. I can actually hear the redeems now. Candy! Yeah, not kidding when I say that this playlist is literally just an amalgamation of a bunch of bullshit. You'll get fucking Sleep Token, then you'll get some OSTs, and then you'll get some classical music somewhere, and then you'll get something else and something else. Something else to some description. I think it's very suboptimal for a fan Discord if the owner doesn't show up much, especially if it's small, or feel rather than think. I have no idea. I was really opposed to having a Discord. It's one thing that I really didn't want to do. Because I already interact with this, I don't interact in a lot of Discords as it is. But, you know, I like my Discord. I have... Yeah. I made it because, like, you know, people get pings on Discord rather than on Twitch about if you're live, or a lot of people just use Discord in general. And so, unfortunately, it's kind of like one of those things, like, I had people asking me, like, do you have a Discord? Do you have a Discord? And I was like, I really don't want to make a Discord. And then my partner was like, you have to make a Discord. And I was like, fuck! I was like, I don't want to make a Discord. But, you know, my opinion has thus changed. I enjoy having it. If it's... I like talking to people there. And plus, you know, it's a good way, like, if I'm playing, you know, something like Elite Dangerous, like I was the other day, and someone wanted to, like, you know, info dump about a bunch of stuff and post resources, it's a good place. It's handy for the future. How am I gonna do this? Really spent like a fucking hour drawing this head. I've only been streaming for 35 minutes yet, and I think I spent like half an hour prior trying to draw this fucking head. I'm just very specific about the face shape. Again, I have not, like, warmed up today, so I haven't drawn for a few days. When I haven't drawn for a few days, or what have you, I feel like I haven't drawn in a year. I'll move on from the head, and I'll just work on different parts of the body. Holy fucking hell. I've missed a lot of your streams just because Twitch doesn't notify me about them. Yeah, Twitch is kind of shitty in that regard. It doesn't really like to update things in real time. The Twitch pings feel very unreliable, with Twitter and YouTube becoming less reliable with showing you the stuff you follow. It feels like a great place for notifs in general, and people who hate getting Discord notice for some reason, there's always roles. I'm so bad at posting on Twitter and like saying and like posting about being live. Yeesh. Whatever, spaghetti. Something. That doesn't even fucking rhyme. Okie dokie. Spooky.
What the fuck?
Okay, me. Hey. What the fuck? Don't use any of the other redeems, by the way. Which ones? So, life points, Mega Cupsy, Throw, and yeah, a couple of those ones are specifically for live 2D. They're not going to like pop up. So, I mean, they're a good way to waste your points if you just want to waste them. I think you still get the sound effects from some of them, but they're just not going to do anything. I'm genuinely happy to get a ping whenever my streamers post anything online, but maybe that's just me. The Discord link doesn't even work. My Discord, you mean? Doesn't it? It may be expired. Oh, it has expired. Okay. Sorry, let me... Yeah, it does. Nightbots. There is something to edit Nightbot in my chat directly. However, support. I just wanna log in. Features. Add the chat, which oh, pardon me. It is authorized. Okay. Commands. That's annoying. I can't believe. Discord. Edits. Update. It should work now. It's got an updated link. Here we go. Let me put... There we go. There's a burp command now. Yippee! Got the peepscriber. The peepscriber. Thanks for joining. It's just kind of, I think it's kind of shitty because I think the Discord server links, yeah, they expire after 30 days. Expire after never. No limits. Okay. Roles. I'm gonna update this. I didn't realize I had it. I didn't realize that I had it just for 30 days. Discord edits. Maybe put it, do that. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Now it will never expire. Now it will never expire. Just like my whimsy and... Just like my whimsy... My whimsy and hatred. That's a bit too, like, millennial core of me to say very quick, Chungus. Okay. I wanted to make this model. I mean, you can literally see her on the screen. But I wanted to make this model as she was, like, into a live 2D. But I don't think I'm really at the... I don't think I'm really too, like, prepared to do an asymmetrical vtuber. Oops. So there's something that I wanted to do. Yeah, we're gonna sit here and listen to this because this is something I've been wanting to do for a while.
Having a chat overlay on your stream is a great way to be
Yep.
able to go ahead and increase engagement because viewers love to see their name pop up on.
They do.
You're gonna want to make sure you have your OBS studio.
Yep.
You're gonna want to go ahead and log in with your Twitch account.
Is that stream elements? It is. Okay.
Just like play. We'll go ahead and bring that up. It's gonna say overlay resolution. You're gonna leave it at 1080p.
All right. Okay. Twitch. Okay. I need to do something. Not filters. Wait, this one. I need to set the Firefox audio to... monitor and output. Monitor off. Fucking whatever. Alright. Just gonna... Okay.
And then you're gonna go ahead and hit start. Now we're gonna come to...
Wait, what did he do? He goes to... I've already done this before, but...
We're gonna go ahead and create a new...
overlays. So... Revenue... Oh. What? I'm always doing fucking this kind of shit on stream. Decline.
Elements, and then you're gonna see a dashboard just like this.
Yes. Oh, it's under streaming tools. I'm stupid. Overlays. They've already got an overlay that's for chat.
You're gonna select streaming tools.
Yep.
You're gonna select overlays, and we're gonna go ahead and create a new overlay.
New overlay.
That up. It's gonna say overlay resolution. You're gonna leave it at 10.
I was having problems previously with this actually updating in real time.
Come to this plus icon here at the bottom, and we're gonna select stream tools. Your
Okay,
stream
plus
So now you can
stream chat.
this black box, and what we want to do now is we want to go ahead and customize this. So to be able to do that, we first want to go ahead and use dark chat. We'll leave it there for just a few moments.
Yep.
Show message permanently.
Yep.
And then you can go ahead and put a delay for 2 seconds. This is what I recommend. That way you can give people time and they don't try to spam, and it keeps the chat flowing nicely. So next we want to come to where it says position, size, and style. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and make sure that it's at 541 by 670.
541 by 670. 541. Why does it have to be this? By 670? By 670? Okay.
It's going to give you a nice size.
Yep.
And then we can resize it directly inside of OBS. Then we want to come to where it says text settings.
Yep.
We're first going to go ahead and enable the custom font.
Yep.
We're going to name this Impact. And that's going to give us a nice bold, easy to read. And then we're going to check this color and we're going to make it white. Okay. And then from there, what we want to do is text size. We want to put this at about 25. That's about a good size. And you can always adjust this later.
Okie dokie.
Now we have that in place. We want to go ahead and hit save. And once you hit save, you're going to name this overlay chat. You're going to hit
I don't like that. That text looks like shit, though. I don't like I should just do Comic Sans, to be honest. Good old Comic Sans. I do like some Comic Sans. A lot of. You know what? Yeah, fucking sure. That's good enough. Yep. Save the chat too. Let me call chat too. Okay.
And now we want to do is we want to grab this paper clip, and we'll come
Yep.
back here to stream
Save.
in just a few seconds because
Copy.
there's one setting that we need to adjust before finalizing everything.
Fair enough.
So we'll come back to OBS Studio.
OBS.
We'll
Okay.
the scene where we want to go ahead and add this chat. Okay, and you can see I have the chat here, so I'll delete this one here for the moment. And then what we want to do is we want to go ahead and use the plus icon. We want to come to browser source.
Browser source. Wait, that's just browser.
Select OK. And now here where it says URL, we're going to go ahead and
did I choose the wrong fucking thing?
The moment. And then what we want to do is we want to go ahead and use the plus icon. We want to
It is browser. I'm stupid. Okay, browser. Chat. Okay. Let me browse. Yes, yes.
name this chat. You'll simply select OK. And now here where it says URL, we're going to go ahead and paste the link that we just went ahead and copied from Stream Elements. And for the width, we're going to do 1920. Okay, by
1920 by 1080.
And you're going to see here that the chat is going to go ahead and come up here for this black box. So now we want
oh my god, it did come up.
Where you're going to want your chat. And we want to go ahead and test this. So if you've gone ahead and come to settings inside your OBS Studio and you've connected your Twitch account, then you should have a chat option pulled up just like this. If you don't, you can go ahead and do this directly on the Twitch app as well.
Okay. Testing.
Just to make sure everything is working. We should see the chat pop.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
It works.
Now we want to come back to Stream Elements and make an adjustment. So
an adjustment, huh?
We're going to come now and make the chat transparent. That way this black border is not blocking.
Okay, hurry up.
And where it says dark chat, you're going to select.
Okay, dark chat to custom. So settings, dark chat, custom.
Custom. Once you do that, you're going to see here that it's going to go ahead and adjust. Now, I want to go ahead and make the size of this text a little bit bigger. So I'm going to go ahead and use 30. It's going to give it a nice size. And the beautiful thing is once you hit save, it's going to automatically update inside of OBS. We'll go ahead and see it lines.com.
All right, cool. Nothing else that I need to do. Okay. Save. Yep. F. Well then, why didn't my oh, it did appear. How about that? Okay. Wait. Let me set it to white chat first so that I can see because I don't want it to be so big. I want it to be width, height. I don't really want it to be that. Maybe 300. Yes, 300. Yep, and settings, white chat, custom. I don't know why this was so much easier than me trying to do it previously. It was so fucking difficult in the past. I tried to get it to work and I just fucking couldn't. Let's do that. Text stroke. I see. Okay. Secondary text shadow. Yep. Sorry, I'm spamming. I'm gonna be spamming chat. Gotta put my music back up. Okay. I don't know where the best position for this shit is. Need to put settings, custom, background color. Settings, position, opacity. Bold. Text stroke 5. Oh shit. Okay. Two. Why does that look so fucked up? Oh. Okay, that and set the text. What the fuck? 2, 1. Oh, 25, 26, 27, 28, 9. We out here doing stream stuff while we're fucking live. We do it with, let's do this as 570. Maybe that's better. Text settings. The text stroke looks absolutely fucking awful. Yeah. Update. That. Sounds looks fucking good. Looks fucking good. I do know that I have some sort of like chat overlay thing that was going on. I will try and find it. Where is it? Stream? Badges? It's not there. Oh, animations for stream? No. Yeah, sure. You know what? Let me have a look at the... What have I got it set to currently? That doesn't help me in the fucking slightest. 570 by 300. Okay. New, 570 by 300. That looks good. Export as chat BG. Yep. Okie dokie. OBS. New image chat BG. Load. Actually, what I might do is I might make this a bit transparent, like such. I'm just gonna replace it. Yeah. Yeah. That export as a PNG, it should have. Alright. PC. Stream, where is it? At BG, okay. I'm gonna drag this onto chat. I'm gonna make this group. Group selected items. Chat. Nope. Okay. I'm just gonna spam because I need to, like... Oh! Hey, Maggot, I think there's a spammer in your chat. I need to ban myself, dude. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let me... Shut. Oh, let's stop. Yeah. Yoink. Sorry, I'm changing my emotes at the same time on my model. It is the way that it is. I must rest. Take hold. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming. There you are. Look, it's you. There you guys are. And move this over here. Like such. Holy, we actually have a chat on screen now. How about that? Evolving into a real... I'm evolving into a real streamer. Holy shit. B. Save. Quit. Look at OBS again. There you are! Look guys! You're there! It's me! Honestly, I should just make the chat background like just one big fat chicken. Do not save. And now we're back to the important business. The important business. This is the important business. Very important. Fuck, this song sucks. I need to remove this from my playlist. Remove from fucking playlist, dude. This is not on shuffle. That is annoying. Give me shuffle. There's 2 songs. There's 3 songs in Metroid Prime 4 that I like. Silex's boss battle theme is one of them. The end theme. And Fury Green. Where is the end theme? This is the end theme. It's really pretty. It's so pretty. Although it's not showing up because it's very quiet. Here we go. Oh, it's so pretty. I cried at the end of Metroid Prime 4 though. I was like, no! No! Don't do what you're doing! Although it didn't make sense, I was still just like, no! No! Whoa. I need to turn this down. Okay. The hardest part about having a VTuber is drawing it yourself. What I would like to do is I'd like to get a capture card because I'd like to play some Metroid games on stream, but I'd have to do that. No! Oh, yeah, okay. Also, why is it so fucking cold in my room? Is there a window open? I don't think so. It's not open, is it? Certainly hope not. I would like to, yeah, I don't need a capture card because I can play Metroid games in a different way that doesn't require me to have a capture card. If you catch my drift. It's a completely legal way of playing them. I would like to play some Metroid on stream so that I can show and then eventually fuck up my knowledge of Metroid Prime on stream. Metroid Prime 1. I want to play Metroid Prime 1. I cried when they announced the remaster for it. There was a lot of discussion. Apparently people are very specific. They like to be very... they are very specific about the terminology that is used for games. Remaster versus remake, and obviously, like, I understand it. But that game bordered on a remake because of how much effort they put into it. It looks phenomenal, to be fair. The Metroid Prime 1 remaster had no business looking as good as it did. Ugh. Okay. my god, Magnet. Lesbians unite. Oh my god, Twin booked tickets to come down. When I'm in Melbourne with Daji, she booked tickets to come down at the same time. So all the girls are going to be together. I'm so excited. So excited to see Twin Tails. Whoa! Not what I wanted to do. There's gonna be a lot of adjustments to this because I'm trying to do it in a very specific style. I want it to match my PNG tuber. If I'm struggling, just go back to the fucking boxes. Magnets. Oh my god, lesbians. Goes from magnet to twin princess from Toxel. Yeesh. because I draw in so many different styles, I often like feel like I do struggle with getting back into one particular style if I haven't drawn it in a little bit. Thank you. I took it from the line. It's just wanna bang ya. It's all up to you. Don't know as well. Why all those pigs out there? It's always been hell from when I was born. Get down on your knees. W, yeah. I love Black Lagoon. I've watched that. I've watched it so many times. Sleeper series. Sleeper series. I have my scrunkly little VTuber model up my live TV one up today because it'll just track my face really fucked up because I'm looking down the majority of the time. It's looking fucked up, but I promise you that there is a purpose for